classes. The Muay Thai upstairs. The only way you get comfortable getting socked in the mouth is getting socked in the fucking mouth. It just happens, right? If you don't want to take...
Hi, my name is Marc Sid, and this is my story. So I started here at Alliance Eastlake back in November 2019. Before that time, I was depressed. I was calling the suicide hotline almost every night. Back during those days, that was my only friend. It was a pretty lonely space. It was a pretty lonely spot, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I was coming from a lot of losses, and there was just no way to rebound after that. It was hard. I have a friend from work who saw me walking around, saw the burden I was carrying. We were both from the military, and he's a black belt in Jiu Jitsu, and he would just talk about Jiu Jitsu to me nonstop. He didn't think I was listening, but I was. So one day, I called him up and I told him, hey, I found a Jiu Jitsu place to train. And he said, no, don't go to that place. I know someone who can really help you out. And he took me to Professor Elias.
Where do you want me to go with it? You're the director, so where do you want me to go with this? Like, where do you want me to sit? Like, who am I talking to?
What do you think the people with depression are looking for?
Hope. That's the thing though, it's just a starting point, man. Like, nothing's gonna stop you from being depressed. You have to, we can't stop people from being depressed. They have to, that's something that they're dealing with, but we can walk alongside them.
Professor Elias asked me this question: what gets you up in the morning? And I told Professor Elias, oh, it's my mom. Even though she's gone, she's the one who inspires me to get up every morning to live my life, even though it's hard. Because she works so hard to get me here, to support me while growing up. And Professor Elias told me, hey, use that as a driving motivation. You can be better. And he, I saw from the get-go that Professor Elias is a man to be, to be respected and to be believed in. And to me, that was great, because he made me feel at home right away. He made me feel like I have a friend right then and there, even though we just met. And at the end of that little walk, he asked me, hey, do you have a question for me? And I asked him, hey, Professor, is this gonna hurt? Oh, he said, oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. And but through that pain, I grew and I overcame a lot of the demons inside my head. I lost a lot of weight. I became closer to God, and I ended up having new friends, and those friends eventually became family-like to me. And that bond between us and the guys that I train with at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m., it just grew. All of a sudden I have new friends, I have a new family. And for me, when things fell apart in my life, I didn't have a place to go for Christmas. I didn't have a place to go for Thanksgiving. I didn't have a place to go for New Year's. But now I do. It's been a difference maker in my life. And the guys that I train with, they've supported me through the highs and lows, the ups and downs, everything. I can truly say that I am a better person for coming here and training here. It's a world of difference. It's night and day. And whenever I'm feeling, down, whenever I'm feeling low, my new family, the Breakfast Club, and everybody else that I train with at the gym, the men's group, they're just a text or a phone call away. And Professor, it's the same thing. He's only a text or a phone call away. And that feeling is great. It makes a great deal of difference knowing that you have people behind you. You have people in your life that you can rely on, that's going to be there for you. That's what Alliance Eastlake helped me to do. It helped heal my heart. It helped heal me spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And training here probably added years to my life, if not saved my life altogether. You know, every drop of sweat that, you know, that the guys downstairs, the guys and gals downstairs make me earn is a drop of my own blood that they saved. So, you know, that is something I can never truly repay. That is something that you know, that I will be eternally grateful for, you know, to Professor, the guys that I train with, and you know, and to God. You know, I can just, you know, hope that you know, that this will continue, and that Alliance East Lake will stay strong.